April, we got the World card, and I find that funny because I mentioned the World card back in January, and so January and April could be connected. Maybe in January, I did say it was like a culmination point. Maybe it doesn't get finalized, and maybe that's why in March you also feel like the Three of Swords, where's where's my blessing? Like like there's something that happened in January. Like, where's my blessing? I'm still waiting for it. I feel like in April you could receive that blessing. There could be a connection. Otherwise, if there is no connection, we do have the World card. And so this is a beginning and an ending. I feel like something major and pivotal is happening in April. I feel like it's a major, major ending. Okay, this year seems pretty damn major for you guys. I feel like there's so much to be said, but it does seem so highly personal. And that seems pretty on par for Capricorn because, like I said, I feel like no two Capricorns are the same, you know? Like, Geminis are Geminis, right? Like, every Gemini is a Gemini, but not every Capricorn is a Capricorn in that sense. So, I feel like it's just so personal. It's so personal because we're ruled by Saturn. So, everything we do, it is so personal. It is so very karmic, all right? We all know too well about karma. So, it's kind of funny when people say that, karma doesn't exist. And it's even funnier if you're a Capricorn and you believe that, which no diss, believe whatever you want because, I think it's great that we can. So I think it's really important for us to believe what we want as long as, it's viable in some way. Okay. For example, like the flat earth thing, obviously I don't believe in flat earth, but you mean if you lived in a 2D world, the earth is flat, right? So the flat earth exists on some kind of dimensional plane, right? I mean, so that's how I see it. That could be another thing coming up is your beliefs are being challenged, or maybe you're finally accepting a belief. So maybe some of you are being baptized or converting, or you get some kind of certificate for something that's related to religion. So it could be religious studies, it could be occult practices, maybe I don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff as far as how occult orders go and fraternities and sororities. So that could be another thing. Maybe you applied to college and you're entering into a fraternity or sorority. So to where it's a lesser level of occult, groups and whatnot, but it is basically like a coven, you guys, I don't know anything about it, but from what I see, it is there is rituals and stuff, and so it does have occult roots or connotations. And so with that, there could be a religious aspect in the sense that any ritual, anything that connects you to something is, I guess you could consider a religion. So yeah, I'm just receiving a lot. It's a whole mess right now. So that could be another thing too. There could be a lot going on in April. I mean, this is the World card after all. So there could just be some really major events happening and a lot of activity that aligns you with the World card energy. Okay, Saturn is obviously coming into play here, and it is a very karmic thing that's coming up. So I think that's all I'm going to say for April. This year so far, honestly, I'm not going to lie, it's been kind of hard to get this reading going. I was supposed to start an hour ago, an hour and a half ago, but I just I feel really drained, and I changed my outfit a bunch of times, and I said, okay, I'm not gonna do it today. I'm just gonna do other things around the house, and then something hit me. It's no, just do it. And so I feel like this year is full of changes and full of uncertainty. And as soon as you get a spark of inspiration or a message to do something, even if it dissipates after a few minutes, um, stick with it. Okay. So like I said, I didn't want to do it, and I said I wasn't going to, but then something hit me like, no, you're gonna do this reading today. We're gonna do it now. And I'm like, dude, that's so Capricorn. Of course I'm gonna do it. You know? But then a few minutes later go by and it's like, oh, I don't want to do it. That feeling I got telling me to do it, I was like, I got to listen to that, because I think there's a message there. And that seems to be the theme for you guys, and possibly me, because I'm a Capricorn, to just go with your instinct and to know that there's something to it. You know, there's something to be said or shown to you when it comes to your uncertainty, but still moving forward, still proceeding forward. Okay. I feel like there's so much to say. It's crazy. So we're just going to end it there. Okay.